one's name?
Oh, I'm sorry, this is Snowflake. This is what's the other one's name? Which one? I have Snowball. This is Snowball is Snowflake's mom. So sometimes they look identical. So I'll hold you pet. They look identical. So sometimes I get them confused. But what is he? Do you know what he is?
He's a chinchilla.
He's a chinchilla, and chinchillas are one of the softest animals in the world. When you pet them, if you close your eyes, it almost feels like there's nothing there. They're very, very soft. And their soft fur actually helps to keep them safe in the wild. If he was a wild animal, he would live in South America. He would live way up in the Andes Mountains. And it's pretty cold where he lives. So what do you think this fur coat does for him if it's cold where he lives? What does it do?
Makes him warm.
Keeps him warm. But it also helps protect him. It's kind of hard to hold on to a chinchilla. It's kind of hard to grab one and hold one. So in the wild, if like a mountain lion or a hawk or an eagle was trying to eat the chinchilla, would he want to be eaten by anybody? No, that's pretty scary. So he'd move pretty quick, zigzag in and out of the cave. But its fur is so soft and slippery, and it falls out pretty easily too. So if the bird came along and tried to grab a hold of him, they'd have a hard time grabbing him. And then the fur would fall out, and then he could escape, right?
And he would grow more.
Yes, it would grow back again. Isn't that thick? And what are these things in the front there? What are those?
Whiskers.
Those are whiskers. You know what they're good for? For tickling birthday boys. Come here, I'll tickle you. All right, I won't tickle you. We can pet him. He's really cool to pet.
He feels really soft.
Should I put him on your head?
No.
Put him. All right. Switch yourself. Isn't he soft? Isn't he whispering? Now he's an albino. You're going to notice he has red eyes. That means he's missing color from his body. You guys ever hear of an albino before? Normally these guys are gray and they have black eyes. But he's missing all the brown and black and gray colors from his body. So he's an albino. So there's no color in his eyes.
Nothing.
He says, I want to tickle her. What do you guys think? Is that soft? This is as big as they get. That's a full-grown chinchilla.
That's small.
Yeah, it's kind of small, right? Very soft, though, right?
Really soft. I thought it wasn't going to be that.
So they live in the mountains, and they go in and out of the caves and jump around. And you said it's pretty small. So if he lives in the mountains, William, why would he want to be small? How would that help him?
Oh my God!
Yeah, and he'd be able to jump in and out of the caves, right?
And because if there was like a bird way up in the sky, he would be too little for the bird to see.
Yeah. And you know, remember I told you this is an albino? So normally they're gray, which would help him to do what with the rocks? What would that help him to do? Camouflage. So you're absolutely right.
And also he's white, so he can blend in with the snow.
Yeah, normally these guys are not white though in the wild, and there's not a lot of snow up here either. It's just kind of cold and dry. Now, who here takes a bath or a shower? You all better be raising your hand right now.
I take a shower.
Kids. All right. So the chinchilla takes a bath too. But that's right, because where he comes from, it doesn't rain a lot. So chinchillas don't want to get wet. So he's got a fancy bathtub. You think there'd be a bathtub like that for him in the wild? No. Now this is chinchilla dust, and I just go to the pet store and I buy this. But can the chinchilla go shopping in the wild? No. So they find dust. The dust, he loves to take his bath. The dust is like crushed up rocks. And he rolls around in the tub, and this is how he gets clean. Now, this is strange for us, because would we get clean if we did this? No, and don't go home and fill up your tub with dust. Your mom and dad would get really mad at you. It's not good. But for the chinchilla, it doesn't rain there. His body can't handle getting wet. So he would roll around and they'd go in the caves and there would be dust in there. You ever rub rocks together? carrier right now.
Okay.
Okay?
Which one's his? I can't wait.
It's
the small. It's gonna be some.
All right.
A
Now
turtle.
this is Shelly. Can you guys say hi to Shelly? She's a girl. Now Shelly is called a spur-thigh tortoise. That's what she is. She's a spur-thigh tortoise. Hold that. You're gonna
Don't
feed
eat
her
it.
over here.
Don't
Don't
eat
eat it. That's right. Hold
No,
it
I
here.
don't want to.
You don't want to hold it for her? Okay, I'll just put it here. Then she can just eat it by herself. Okay, so she's called a spur-thigh tortoise. Why did I call her a tortoise and not a turtle? Does anybody know why?
Because she has spikes.
No. I'll tell you what. What does a turtle do? What do turtles do?
Swim.
They swim. This is a tortoise. Tortoises live on land. That doesn't mean that a turtle doesn't go on the land. But she lives in the desert. She would live in the desert in Africa. Is there a lot of water in the desert in Africa? No. So she's a desert tortoise, not a turtle. She can't go swimming. Now,
But there's a few lakes, so.
yes, there is. But she does not live someplace where there's a lot of water. Touch this here. Tell me if that's hard or soft. What is it? That's pretty hard, right? That's her shell. And does anybody know what this shell is made out of? What do you think this shell's made out of?
Oh, she's like.
Anybody know?
Keratin.
Oh, she's licking the
You're just a smart
banana.
guy, aren't you?
Oh, look
The
at
top
that.
layer, the top layer is made out of keratin, which is what your fingernails are made out of. And then you know what underneath is underneath it? Bones. You have bones in your body? Yes.
But that's called an exoskeleton.
No, that's a bug has an exoskeleton. This is a skeleton here. They just have a hard shell on the outside. Your bones grow with you, right? Your bones grow with you?
The banana.
Yeah. You don't go to the store and buy new bones, do you?
Banana.
So this shell grows with her. She's probably about 12 or 15 years old. I adopted her, so I don't know exactly how old she is. But she's going to live to be well over 100 years old. And when she was a baby, she was this big. And when she's like over 100, she'll be like this big. One of the largest tortoises in the world. Yeah. Live a long time. So what does the shell do for her? What happens when she gets scared? Where's she go? She goes inside. And the shell is hard, so an animal might have trouble biting that, right? Now, the shell is part of her body. The shell is part of her body. She's not going. When she comes around, when she comes around, touch her. She's not going to take her shell off and run around in her underwear, okay? This is part of her body. It's just like your body, your skeleton grows with you. This grows with her too. Well, I say that because people think that. They think there's like a house in there. Is there a TV and a couch and a refrigerator in there? No, that's her body. It's part of her body. And you cannot reach in there and touch her back. This is her body. Why? Are you a banana? She's a vegetarian. She's not going to eat you. She won't eat you. She doesn't like to eat people.
I don't want to eat.
And you guys got to touch her quickly as she goes by because she's running right now.
She has a tail.
Don't blink. You will miss it.
Mommy, she has a tail.
Yeah, she has a tail, yeah?
No, we will not miss it.
You will not miss it.
Right now she's running?
That's her running, yeah. That's her at high speed.
She's running to escape.
She's not going to eat the grass. She's going towards the grass. She wants to eat the grass.
Why?
She likes to eat grass.
She's going to the grass again. Stop it. Wow, she's not wanting that bad. She's the banana.
Actually, she would prefer grass. She likes grass. And dandelions. She loves
I got
dandelions.
grass for her.
Now, don't bang on that. Just pet her nicely. What?
How can you pet a tortoise?
Can, yeah. She's got a spine or a backbone, and there's nerves that run in there. When I have the big guy that I have at home, I have a real big one at home. His name is Zachary. And sometimes when I spray them with water, if I spray water back here, you know what he does? He wiggles his tushy. He goes, that's what he does. I mean, I can't tell if he likes it or not, but
Maybe he wiggles his tushy to get it dry.
I don't know. I don't know why. I think it might tickle him. I'm not sure why he does that. But he does it all the time. It's
Maybe
kind
his
of funny.
tickle spot is his tushy.
I spray it and he wiggles his tushy. So, he turns right around and wiggles his tushy at me. I think it's kind of funny. So, all right. Well, we got to see more animals. We'd be here all day waiting for her to finish this banana here. But she likes to eat pretty much all kinds of fruits and vegetables, a lot of grass and stuff. She's got a big pen in the backyard where she eats all the dandelions and all the grass and all the weeds and things like that. The lawnmower.
Look at her.
I know, she's making a mess, isn't she? I can't even see her, and I know she's got a banana beard already.
Yeah.
We got some up her nose too, right?
Yeah. Some up her nose.
All right.
Not up her nose, on her nose.
On her nose. Yeah, look at that mess. This is the extra one.
Whoa! That's the extra one.
This is the extra one.
It's so cute. It looks like a lemur.
Whoa! Now this is Jazzy. Can you guys say hi to Jazzy?
Hi,
You want to hold the bottom? Now Jazzy is called a coattamundi. That's what she is. She's a baby coattamundi. Do you guys think she looks like a raccoon?
Yeah.
She kind of looks like a raccoon, doesn't she? Now, if she was living in the wild, she would live in South America and Costa Rica.
What?
And Central America, yeah. And she's related to a raccoon. Look at her tail. Doesn't it kind of look like a raccoon's tail? Yeah. Now, Jazzy is only about a month and a half old, and she's just a baby. Yeah. The mommy ran out of milk, so the mommy couldn't take care of her, so I had to take care of her. Did she have a long nose? What do you think that nose is good for doing? Smelling. When she gets older, she'll want to go like in the grass and sniff around and smell the bugs that are underneath there. And they use their nose to kind of, as like a shovel, to kind of dig up all the bugs and stuff.
And those sharp claws is for digging.
Yeah, those nails are for digging, yeah. Want any more bottom right now? No? She's still on the bottom, but when she gets older, she'll eat pretty much anything. They like to eat bugs and fruits and vegetables. I have 3 of them at home. I have 3 of them at home. And their favorite thing is to eat peanut butter and bug sandwiches. You guys like peanut butter? That's like their favorite thing. They love it. I say we're going